Good morning and welcome to Arvada United Methodist Church Wednesday devotional. We would like to begin the devotion with a prayer. Essence of love and light, we thank you for the graces of technology that allow us to be together even when we are apart. Our lives are different now. We must choose to be alone for the good of others, for the good of self. We seek to understand how to be your energy in the world when the world needs us to be separate. We offer healing energies to those who are in need. We offer respect and appreciation to those who expose themselves so that others can be cared for. We give thanks that food is still available to us, that we have running water and heat to keep us warm. Bless us as we turn our hearts, minds, and souls towards you, seeking connection at the deep spiritual level where we are in you and you are in us. Amen. We come together this morning to share some time in the spiritual realm, a place where we can meet and connect in safety and in love, a place without barriers or fear. I'm going to pause for just a moment to let you get something to write on and with. As we come together each week, there will be questions we can ponder, ideas to embrace or reject, thoughts that you may want to remember as you go through the week. We will end with a challenge, something that we can be and do that comes from what we have shared together. We are going to be guided by the book To Bless the Space Between Us, written by John O'Donohue, an Irish author and poet, as we journey together through this time of disquiet and isolation. He reminds us that we are never alone, never without purpose. He reminds us that each soul is needed to bring life and our world into wholeness. Today we will focus on blessings, what it is to bless, what it is to receive blessings. Mr. O'Donohue says it this way: it would be infinitely lonely to live in a world without blessing. The word blessing evokes a sense of warmth and protection. It suggests that no life is alone or unreachable. Each life is clothed in raiment of spirit that secretly links it to everything else. Though suffering and chaos befall us, they can never quench the inner light of providence. A blessing evokes a privileged intimacy. It touches that tender membrane where the human heart cries out to its divine ground. In the ecstasy and the loneliness of one's life, there are certain times when blessing is nearer to us than any other person or thing. A blessing is not a sentiment or a question. It is a gracious invocation where the human heart pleads with the divine heart. There is nothing more intimate in life than the secret under-territory where it is anchored. Regardless of our differences in religion, language, or concept, there is no heart that is without this inner divine reference. There is no heart that is without this inner divine reference. Just to know that, to understand it, is a blessing. We have been taught culturally to think of blessings as bland, meaningless things. A bless you after a sneeze. Blessings are not about life going smooth, being easy, skating through. Blessings are also for the hard things: grief, despair, loneliness, change, aging, failure, illness, anger, and fear. Blessings are for staying connected to God, regardless of circumstances or challenge. Let us pause for a moment and receive the blessing of Tim's offering of music.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall softly on your fields, and until we meet again, may you keep safe in the gentle, loving arms of God.
Today, I invite you to think of blessing as a powerful and an empowering action, a true sending of energy that goes from you into the person or situation that you have blessed, an action that comes from our souls, travels through God's ether to arrive at its destination with strength and with purpose. Just as we are often called to offer blessings, we are called to receive them. Sometimes that's the harder part. Our hearts burst with love when we send a blessing out. We often pull in and get small when someone blesses us. Blessings are like the breath of God. They are inhale and exhale, taking inward and giving outward. We are all capable of being blessed and of giving blessings. It is part of our divine inner reference. I'm going to propose some questions and give you time to write them down if you are interested. They are an offering. What blessings have you sensed in your current situation? What grants you a sense of warmth and protection? When has your human heart pled with the divine heart? Who have you blessed? What was the purpose of that blessing? What blessing do you long to receive? Our challenge this week, the spiritual practice we are bringing into being is bless another. Let us close in prayer. Eternal One, we give thanks that you have shared with us the gift of blessings. In this time of separation, when you have given us the power to connect, blessings require us to open our eyes and ears, to sense what another needs, to envision the beauty in their soul. We ask, God, that you bless the space between us, that we may grow in depth and compassion, in sharing and receiving, and that we may feel your presence where once we knew fear. Amen. Thanks for being together today. We'll see you next week.